Once a great philosopher came to Buddha. He had lot of questions to ask. He came to Buddha, and started asking questions to him. Buddha listened to him and said, "Do you really want answer? If you really want it, can you pay the price?" Philosopher replied, "My whole life, I have been looking for answers. I received many explanations, but from every explanation I got, new questions in my mind. What price do you ask? I am ready to pay the price. I just want answers to these questions." Buddha said, "Good. Most people want answers, however are not willing to pay price. That's why I asked you. Sit in silence for 2 years. This is the price. Sit near me in silence for 2 years, and when 2 years passed, I myself will tell you to ask questions. At that time you can ask whatever you want answered. It's my promise that I will answer you everything. I will dispel all doubts. But for 2 years you have to sit completely still and silent. Don't bring it up for 2 years." Philosopher was thinking whether to say yes. 2 years is long time. Philosopher was thinking whether to say yes or no. He thought to himself, 2 years is long time. Will he answer my questions then? He asked to Buddha, "Do you give full assurance that you will answer my every question after 2 years?" Buddha replied, "I give complete assurance. If you ask, then I will definitely answer, but if you do not ask, who will I answer?" Just at that time, a disciple who was sitting in meditation under a tree nearby began to laugh. Philosopher asked to Buddha, "Why is he laughing?" Buddha replied, "Ask him." Philosopher went to disciple and asked him reason. Disciple replied, "If you want to ask something, ask now. I was deceived in same way. He made fool of me too. But I can tell you he is telling truth. If you ask after 2 years, he will definitely answer, but who asks after 2 years? I have sat here silently for 2 years and not he goes on prodding me saying ask brother. After remaining silent for 2 years, nothing remains to be asked. Every answer is received. If you want to ask now. Otherwise after 2 years nothing will be left to ask." Philosopher wanted to know answers, so he stayed there with Buddha. He would sit every day silently. He had forgotten track of time because one whose thoughts have become slow, they lose awareness of time. But Buddha remembered exact time. When 2 years were over, Buddha went to Philosopher said, "Now, you can ask any question. I will answer each and everything as I promised. Do you have something to ask?" Philosopher started laughing and said, "That disciple was right. Now when I have been sitting here for 2 years, I have nothing left to ask. Through your grace, all answer has come. Learning, answer are not given but received. Answer doesn't come from outside but from within.